All right, so Bob, I sent Bob a link. So there's a scientific way to figure out what your why is, and so we have compiled it into a quiz. And that quiz helps us know exactly what your why, your how, and your what is. Bob did it just a moment ago, and it took him about 5 minutes to do it.
I'm a slow learner.
You're a little slow?
Probably longer. I don't
7?
know. Something 7 maybe.
All right. So, Bob, from that little quiz that you took,
yes,
what was your why? Well, let me ask you this. Did you see what was going on before with all the list of the 9?
Yes.
What did you think was your why?
I was still doing the test.
Oh, so you didn't look at all of them.
I was doing it then.
Okay, so you didn't rank them.
I didn't.
Okay,
I
fine.
didn't.
So what is your why?
Okay, all right. May I have a drum roll, please? My why. I believe that success happens when I contribute to a greater cause.
I knew it. Okay, so that makes sense, right? Bob is obviously a contributor. That serves him in everything. The reason I'm standing on the stage is because he wanted to contribute to me and to all of you. The reason why all of you are in this room is because he's contributing to a greater cause. Is there any message other than, let's share this with the world and make the world a better place, you've ever heard from Bob's mouth? No, that's the main message. That's his why. But, Bob, let's find out, what is your how?
My how. How I do that is by solving complex and challenging problems.
Can real estate be a complex and challenging problem? Can real estate education be a complex and challenging challenge?
It can.
Yes, it can.
This
and
is
you
really
simplified it.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
yes.
and now, what is your what?
What? Ultimately, what I bring is a simple solution.
So, if Bob were to stand up here, let me say that real fast, I'm going to do it off the top of my head, sorry.
Hang on. Think about that.
So if Bob were to stand up here and the first thing he were to say to you is say, hi everybody, my name is Bob, and I believe that success happens when I contribute to a greater cause. How I do that is by solving complex and challenging problems. Ultimately, what I bring is a simple solution. You know who he is. He can stand in front of any one of your groups, any one of your teams, and say that, and people have been touched limbically, then on their how and their what. And that allows him to be done. He doesn't have to go into his backstory, he doesn't have to convince you. What happens is, emotionally and logically, you believe it. Is that cool or cool? Is that cool or cool?
That's cool.
How? Go ahead.
That's fantastic. The only thing I'd follow it up with is, and if you're interested, I'd like to show you how you could do it too.
Yes.
That's 3 U's, Woody. 3 U's. Count them.
Well, because you like to share that with other people, and because you know the power of the Renatus Prophets and the program that you do, and because you want everybody here successful, don't you think it'd be a good idea for them to understand their why as well?
Oh, absolutely.
That's 3 whys for those of you that are becauses. If you guys have taken my course, that's 3 becauses right there. Did you hear the becauses? I'm just saying.
That was 3 becauses and 7 whys. He trumped Woody.
I'm just saying. I'm always a student. So I would like to give you the gift, Bob, if that's okay, for everybody to be able to get their why. Is that all right?
Fantastic, yes.
They can take that quiz
yes.
and in 5 minutes find that out.
That'd be
sound
excellent.
Good?
Yes.
Awesome. Let's give Bob a big round of applause.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for doing that.
Thank you, Dino. That was awesome.